Welcome to Brain Vision.
I'm going to look at problems 49 and 50 together because they use the same structure. And in this case, we have the moment. So we have 2-point moments acting a third of the way in from each end of the beam. And there's no external forces, so actually these forces here are zero, these support forces. And then if we take a cut here, we can see that the moment has to be zero there too, because this is zero, and if we take moments about this point, then this internal moment has to be zero, and likewise in this region before the point moment has to be zero. So the moment is zero outside of the region from L over 3 to 2L over 3, outside of this region here. And in that region, if we take a cut here, we can see that it just has to counteract this moment. So it just is that value. Or likewise, if we looked at this region, we could see that it would have to, counteract this. So we have the shear is zero everywhere because there's no externally applied loads, just moments. So we have, in this case, we have in problem 49, we have L equals 8 and M naught equals 500 Newton meters. So we have 0 jumps up to 500 and then jumps back down to 0. So that's what our moment looks like. And again, we have symmetry about the center as we'd expect from the loading conditions and the boundary conditions. Now in problem 50, they say, okay, let's make the beam a little longer and say that the beam will fail when the maximum shear is 5 kilonewtons or the maximum bending moment is 2 kilonewton meters. Well, it doesn't matter if we make the beam longer. We're just going to basically stretch this plot out a little bit, so we go to 3, and then this will have the length of 3, and it doesn't matter that we make it longer; it's still going to look the exact same. Which means that the shear is going to be 0 everywhere, so we don't have to worry about that constraint. That's easily satisfied. And so the constraint we need to worry about is the maximum shear, or maximum moment being 2 kilonewton meters. Well, we know that the maximum moment occurs in this central region here, and it's just whatever this value is. So as long as this value is less than 2 kilonewton meters, then we have no problem. So the maximum point torques or point moments you could put at these 2 points, or actually any symmetric points, or actually any 2 points really, is 2 kilonewton meters.